I can't. This is now this is what we call funny. This is what we call comedy. Okay, this is comedy. Okay, so let's just say we found out the information for floors 70 and 80, right? Because obviously tower got updated on JP. These half Annie units, 1.5 Annie, are about to like break the game. I don't know if they're not adding tower floors until the second anniversary, and this is our last like tower floors for like another 6 months. But we're not beating this. Like no one's passing 70. I do not think we're passing 70. And even if you have maxed out every single unit, I do not think you could pass this right now. So yeah, this is not really going to be doable until a while from now. And I mean a while. I mean a while. All right. We have the full passives, the full information, HP and passives for every single one of Mahito's and Jogo's kit. And they're stupid. They're broken. They're stupid. This should not be 300 cubes. Like I said, 500 cubes makes a lot more sense. A lot more sense. Okay. A lot more sense. And let's go through it. So, 50 million HP on Mahito, by the way. Now, this is blue type advantage. And you might be like, okay, well, Sukuna could just one-tap this. No, he can't. Remember, these floors, I just want to say, they have a 65% lower on debuffs. So let's say a debuff is what, 100? 100%. Let's get the calculator. So if a debuff's 100%, like yeah, 100. Well, it's now 35%. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So it should be around there. If I'm wrong with the math, just let me know. But 65% less, right? So it's basically 1/3 of the original value. And that's how much your debuffs are. So that means damage debuffs, stat debuffs for both damage increases, 65% lower. Blue Ghetto, Degumi, Doen Gojo, 65% lower. But oh wait, there's more. Mahito, the HP percent, like when you lower HP with Mahito, for example, like it's 15%, right? But now it's only 0.4 of that. It's only 0.4 of it, right? Because he lowers damage by 15% every ult, or lowers the HP by 15% of the HP. Well, now it's only 0.4, so he's only lowering 60% of their HP. And by the way, if you don't clear in 30 turns, they get a massive damage increase. And they're already doing a lot of fucking damage. So this is just to start off. You gotta get through a 65% debuff with 48 million HP. And also, where is it? Oh, did I not? I guess I didn't have it. I think the other ones are like 20 mil. I'm actually not sure. If I'm completely honest, I do not know. I actually do not know. We'll have to see for that. But yeah, 48 million. And the debuffs don't work. So you cannot one tap. And that's very important. Because guess what he does? I think it's like something Tengen, right? Forces the target to withdraw from the battlefield if their HP falls below a certain value after taking damage. Now more than that, let's just go through it. Special notes: 2 actions: stun, distract, prevent, and negate darkness. All right. So I think all of these are negated. Right? I don't think he provides those. Now, when all modified human B members are dead, increased damage dealt to self at the start of the turn. So essentially, you got to kill the mini minions. So we don't have the HP, but if it's even like 10 mil or like 20 mil, it's still too much, right? It's still too much. Because what are you going to do? Like, you're going to run Gakuganji? Hell no. So, like, what are you going to do for a stat debuff? So, in terms of doing big damage, like, how are you going to clear? Like, it just, nothing makes sense. Like, it's still 10 mils too much, considering the debuffs are, like, fucking jack shit, right? So, that is a bit of a slight problem, if we're being honest. Now, I don't know how much the increased damage dealt is, but still, if you take too much damage, you're just gone. He literally makes you withdraw the battlefield, right? Like, if you get ulted, and then they're too low, GG, you're gone. You're gone. You're literally gone. That's insane. And then after 30 turns, increase your damage, right? Now this guy, he does poison. And there's 2 of them. Why not, right? There's 2 of them. Why not? And then stun, and then you have all that negated. And he also heals, by the way. These guys heal. And then they get more damage after 30 turns. So how are you going to do 50 mil with 35% of the debuff amount? And by the way, if you get too low, you're dead. And you have to kill the 2 minions, but they're also poisoning you. And if you get too low, well, you're dead. And he does 2 actions. So 70 is already tough. 70 is already tough, but at least there's a way out. if you're able to kill the enemies in time, the like minions, which is going to be difficult in its own right. If you're able to kill them though, which you're probably not right now, you're still fucked because then you have to deal with Mahito. But nothing compared to Jogo. Nothing compared to Jogo. And I mean nothing. This guy has a 90% taijutsu damage lower. He has a 90% damage reduction against taijutsu. So you can only run Jujutsu on this, which means Toji, fuck him, right? Mei also fuck Mei because there's 3 minions. There's 2 minions, sorry. So go fuck yourself. Like just go fuck yourself, I guess. Like don't even play the game. Quit the game, right? Quit the game because you're not getting through this. So yeah, level 225 by the way. 67 million HP. 67 million. Oh, and I just found out these guys are at 10 mil. These guys are at 10 mil. They have 10 million HP. So 10 million HP on these guys is still a lot because debuffing them is going to be hard. And if you kill them, great. But you're still going to have to get like a double pride stack with Sukuna and everything to make sure they're dead. Which is going to take a while. And maybe before then, you're going to get ulted by Mahito and you're gone anyway. Insane shit. And I'm probably going to say Sukuna is still going to be number 1 for that, but I digress. Now, 67 mil. You cannot take taijutsu damage. And you know why that's also fucked? First of all, Mei doesn't work because it's 3 units. Toji, well, obviously, he's only taijutsu, but also his skill 3, Yuta's skill 3, is half taijutsu. So half of this is fucking void and null. GG, right? GG, right? 67 mil, by the way. And then here, he domain expands, deals damage to the entire party, and has many other effects. Oh, why not? Just say many other effects, because why not, right? Why not? When HP falls below a certain level, strengthen yourself. GG. Like, if you don't one-tap, you're fucked. And then number of actions, 2 per turn. And then stun, distract, prevent, and negate darkness. All right. At the start of the battle, give yourself a 90% total damage reduction in taijutsu. Cannot be removed or weakened. At the start of the turn, reduces the special attack gauge for opponents other than those with the phantom ability. So they're saying run mono. And the craziest shit is we don't even have like a good mono red support. So it's like what? It's going to be Domain Gojo. I guess like you could run like Nobara, or you could run Mai. And by the way, debuffs don't really work well, right? Maybe they're gonna like for Panda, I guess. I don't know. You can't even get your ult if you're not red, essentially. At the start of the turn. Is that every turn? And then, by the way, Jujutsu up 50% or below, Jujutsu up 30% or below. By the way, remember, 67 mil. 67 mil. Oh, but there's more. Sorry, I forgot to say there's more. These guys increase damage taken by Jujutsu. Good. If you leave the battlefield due to damage from a single target melee attack, you will self-destruct, dragging the target of the attack along with you. Like, we have one AoE unit possible. Mei single target. Nobara single target. Yuji single target, but he's taijutsu. I don't get it. And then all of that's, yep, stopped. And then taijutsu lower. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? I don't get it. Like, 67 mil. Debuffs aren't going to work. Taijutsu won't work. Like, we are going to need to get some insane red DPS. Like, I mean insane. But I don't even think, like, how are we going to be able to clear these floors? And this is not even counting 71 to 79. Like, what is in between these? So, yeah, have fun. We're not clearing this for a while. I don't think you're going to see this even, like, close to cleared in a while. So, GG, man. I don't got much more to say. We're fucked. 67 million, 90% taijutsu damage reduction. 67 million, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then, oh, right, when you get him to half HP, he's going to do more damage to you. And of course, his domain's OP. And of course, if you're not red, go fuck yourself, right? Like, oh my god. So they're really pushing, first of all, for mono, but then the mono units suck. I don't get it. I don't get it. At least for red, of course. So yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over. Like, who's gonna be red? It's gonna be a Sukuna. Like, Sukuna's gonna be red. Oh wait, it's gonna be a red Sukuna. Sukuna is confirmed for anniversary. Hold on. Wait. No, my god, it's gonna be Sukuna because who kills Jogo? Right? Joe, it's Sukuna, right? It's gonna be a Shibuya Sukuna. On God, we're getting a Shibuya Sukuna either for half Annie or for second Annie. Imagine second Annie merge for global, well, like sync for global and JP, and then this is how we beat it. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. I think these floors are literally gonna be until like second Annie. Like we're not getting more until second Annie, which is a bit unfortunate. Cause like who the fuck else do we run? Like Nobara could, sure, you could clear with Jogo, but if you take too much damage, you're like, if he takes too much, then you're fucked. Like you got to get him quick. And Nobara, it's not exactly quick, right? I'm just like, I guess Mei and Yuta is going to be the strat for this. Probably. We'll have to see. This is going to be rough. I don't even think you could beat this. Like, I think we're going to get a fucking red Sukuna. And then for blue, like, we have to get another mono blue unit. I think we do. Like, a mono blue buffer would be what I think we're getting. Now, it makes sense why the best unit that we got in 2025 is a support, because we're going more towards supports, less towards debuffs. I feel like 81 to 100 is going to be less buff damage. That's going to be what it is. It's going to be the inverse. Instead of debuffs, it's going to be buffs. This is insane. Guys, like... The 2025 units were not good enough for this shit, bro. What the fuck is this? Bro, I can't. I actually can't. Like, this is insane stuff. Insane, man.